Hello, all you gorgeous beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Horizon Lost World of Darkness Mage. Season 1, Episode 26, Continuing the Hunt. We're going to turn it over now to Kerr for introductions.
Oh my god.
Hello everyone, I am Kerr. I am the storyteller of this game. I am the one who watches all of my glorious missions go up in smoke.
I think those are omissions.
I plead the fifth.
I am Nestle playing Alexis McKenna, who is a time, forces, and mind mage. I am a member of the Cult of Ecstasy, and I like getting high.
I am Tanya. I am playing Portia, the Verbena life mage, and I'm trying to quit smoking, but Kerr's plans are just so delicious. They're good.
Oh,
He likes to set my plans up in smoke.
and then inhale. I am the Foxbard. I am playing Reinhardt. He is our resident individual who looks at a dead body and then asks what's wrong.
To be fair, that is the natural response.
I think we're missing 2 people in Fantasy Grounds.
Yeah, might be one of them.
And I am Toshime. I am playing Warren Peace. And I am playing the Upsetty Spaghetti. Don't kill the other mages.
They started it.
That doesn't mean you do it.
Okay, to be fair, I tried to save the police officers. I blame Cody.
Spend like
And
probably 10
I
minutes
am
every time
Zim,
you see
and I am
anything
playing as
going,
Cody,
what's his weakness?
the
And I think in that
very
time,
rich,
just
very
bash it.
proper knight of the whichever court Domino's part of. The Salt Court, yes. Knight of the
Court
Salt
Domino.
Court. Cody is now contractually obligated to play a lot of League of Legends. And yeah, he is the he is a correspondence mage primarily, though he's dipped into just about everything. Well, actually, he has dipped into everything, including the 10th sphere.
No.
But Kerr, I love you.
Yes. I love you too.
Maybe you weren't actually hitting it. and
Which is
because
why I
Man.
have to do this.
when I was-
Bonk.
Look at him. Look at
You
him
two are
flexing in the
adorable.
tower.
You know that?
Hit him with the paradox, Vinny.
Come on, game. Don't lag the moment I get near where the fucking spiders are.
Also, yes, for once, I actually remembered to start up the Marten bot.
What heresy is
Yay.
this?
There's a bot for that now?
There's always been a bot.
I thought it was just
Um,
videos.
Well, yes, the Marten bot
When
is
you hit-
what.
Mine's just been bad all day, and it's like worse.
When
it's
you hit
been
the
this-
button on the bottom of the stream, it starts the bot to choose a random Marten video.
Ah.
It's been this way for years.
Because it's not even
I-
graphic lag. It's ping
I'm sad.
lag.
I managed to not roll a single legendary in the AMP cards. Always next time.
So, anyways, let's go ahead and get started with introductions. Or not introductions, the recap. That's what I meant to say.
I think we just did that.
I'm a little tired, okay?
Rare.
I don't have my
He's still
feed
waking up.
energy. I don't have my coffee. I am existing.
Existing is good.
Dunkin' Donuts
I would
be
like to
really
roll-
nice.
I would like to roll life and bind to give Cody unsafe levels of
Drink some
caffeine.
water.
Do it.
Alternatively, there is Treat Stream that you could use to send me Dunkin' Donuts, which includes caffeinated beverages.
I mean, we can buy them at basic.
Just
so once
saying.
we do,
And
we'll
fourth-
probably-
Unfortunately, I'm actually trying to cut back on expenses because, as it turns out, I have a very narrow window in which I can take a vacation from work, so I had to line that up before I had enough PTO to cover the whole thing. So I'm squeezing my budget over the next few weeks to make sure that I can afford vacation.
Oh, fair enough. So, we're going to go ahead and turn the recap over to Portia.
We arrived in Vegas, and it was very shiny and very scary. And we met a mage that was quieted. Well, more specifically, we met a door, and then the door met us, and then thanks to Alexis manipulating time magic, it no longer had met us, which is good because in the process of meeting us, Cody barbecued himself. We ended up being able to break through to the mage. Alexis was trying to, point out to the guy that, So I'm having a very hard time wording right now. You're not the only one waking up. Anyways, so yes, Alexis was trying to talk to the guy directly while he was trapped in the middle of this delusion. He was about to trigger a panic attack, so Portia acted quickly and hit him with a panacea, which snapped him out of it. And it was at that point that everyone was disappointed to find out the guy was Hermetic Order.
Not everyone.
Cody. Everyone was disappointed. And Cody most of all. The guy was the perfect level of irritating. And eventually Cody summoned Domino as a solution to the problem because the guy was too annoying to work with. The guy then proceeded to do the most intelligent thing anyone in the history of mankind has ever done and directly insulted Domino on the heels of directly insulting Domino's son, and doing all this after having received the panacea to cure him of quiet, which had been provided by Domino. He's currently being digested, so we'll find out everything that he knows in the immediate future. And as we were preparing to head off to a furry convention so that Cody could show her the world, we had a cyborg ninja just kind of pop up, and then Cody kind of popped them up by holding them upside down and shaking them for lunch money. That's when we found out that they were actually sent by Isaac to let us know that, hey, there's some super high energy levels and like bad stuff, and oh, here's some drone footage. Look, see? Giant bird. You should do something about that. And it turns out it's the giant bird we're looking for. That's it. That's the recap.
All right, it's off to you, Kerr.
So, what exactly did you guys want to do? Because I was afraid of planning because I didn't know if you guys are actually going to want to go to.
We better continue the hunt first before going to any convention.
Yeah, Domino
Oh,
was
yeah.
very clear about the urgency.
Yeah,
Also, we have a hot tip that's only a couple hours old, so we should act on it.
Well, there is a
We
good
plan to
option.
finish the
If you remember, you
the
got
current
hit
arc,
first by
and
doing
then we're going to the FurCon.
Yeah, the FurCon is going to be our beach episode. Which does not mean you're allowed to put Portia in a bikini.
Yeah, it has to be Warren who's in the bikini.
Yep.
No, nobody wants to see that.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
it's at the,
I
base,
need
so
to
that's
step away
actually
for ever because I need to go bleach my eyes.
Ay, 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 ay.
Magnanimous dispensation.
Okay, I guess I can hang around.
$110.
would be a good spot for it.
Did you just color man?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, like building up
I don't know what that
to
is,
the-
but what I do know is, Toshime, you are incredible. And I appreciate you so very much and your support of the channel. It means so much. Thank you for supporting the channel and fully completing the
True,
tip
but there's
goal.
spawns in the other areas too.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize this was a charity game.
Kerr?
Yeah, sorry, I was chuckling. I wasn't sure if you were gonna add on anything as well.
I mean, I
Yes.
think that was pretty good, what I said.
Yes,
Do you
yes.
want more?
Yep. And this
I wasn't sure if more was coming because then
Because
I
of
heard
the
the
blurb.
yes. All right, so wait one moment. Okay, getting my notes and everything up and making sure everything is good. All right, so
I got to AFK for a second. Emergency. Be right back.
oh, okay. So how's everyone doing?
You're asking us as characters or asking us as players?
Players.
Because as the
Need-
player,
Yeah,
I'm
you
doing
forgot your
great.
X again.
As the character,
Need
Portia is questioning life decisions.
Caffeine.
This
Caffeine. Energy.
yeah, did you not realize it broke into three
Caffeine.
bits?
Coffee.
Yeah, the top
He's
bit
not
was
okay, is
hung
he?
up by the grass,
Caffeine.
so
No.
I chopped it down.
No, he needs a cut from the. Oh wait, that's at the main base.
I mean, luckily for Cody, he can literally just pop, here's a portal, reach through, pull out a cuppa. Oh wait, that line's for tea.
Hello.
Damn.
I was just kind of buying time a little bit till he got
See
back.
if he gets back. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're waiting on somebody? I know what to do about that.
Tanya Sapien is dancing with the crabs.
This is my elevator music. You can't see it, but I'm actually bouncing back and forth to this.
I'm also dancing a little bit too.
Well, yes, everybody must dance with the crabs.
What is the name of Cody's studio, actually?
Martentainment.
Broke it and started eating the bit, so I just took them from it.
Oh,
Were you expecting anything
You
else?
can't break the big piece, but when it's
I wasn't
broken-
expecting a pun. I don't know why, but I wasn't expecting a pun.
Ay, 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 ay.
At least it wasn't Dr. Wondertainment.
I thought that actually was like maybe the. Huh. It didn't play the sound effect, or at least I didn't hear it. Or just no. The
It
growl of
played
cry
the-
is the Pillarman thing.
Yeah, that. What
My
were you
weapon
expecting
rank
with that card?
switched out to the fucking shot.
Wait, so anytime that I play that card, I just hear Kerr doing the Pillarman sound? Is that how that works?
I still have no idea what this Pillarman sound is.
The thing that he's been doing, that yay thing, it's the big opening to the song that plays anytime that the freaking Pillarmen show up in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It was
Yes,
also
that is a
heavily
JoJo reference.
Yes, it was also heavily abused in If the Emperor Had a Text-to-Speech Device for the not Astartes, the Custodians.
Yep,
Back, sorry.
you're good.
Welcome back. We danced
Great.
the crabs and the custodians.
Great. Cody's opening a portal to the nearest FurCon.
Please suffer 20 points of paradox.
Oh.
This is both Kerr and Domino doing this. Stay on task. Anyways,
So you guys, question: you guys are just going to be hanging out to the desert? Do you want to try to prepare anything, or blah, 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 blah. I can't talk now.
yay! It's contagious. My plan worked.
That's not a good thing. Glare intensifies.
Well, there's not really much preparing for Portia to do for that, so she's going to be preparing the costume for later use at the FurCon thing. So she's just, in the back of the limo, fiddling with her lab coat. Or is it limo, or is it like a like black sedan kind of thing, or what?
Limo, full limo, full limo.
So yeah, she's in the back of the limo, fiddling with her lab coat.
Okay. What about anyone else? I'm assuming you guys are all together while you all head off to where you guys need to go. God, my brain is not on right now either.
Oh shit! Something that occurred to me and might occur to Portia as well. Just suddenly in the middle of working on it. GPS. Oh shit! GPS.
What about it?
Cody, those caps definitely had like cell phones on them, and their radios might try to interface with whatever local police precinct is back home. Could you like scramble those? Because as soon as people realize they're missing, the police department's going to turn on the GPS on those phones.
You didn't think that my home was already protected against such things?
I didn't want to assume.
I have a private security team.
Okay, so if cell signals are getting rerouted somewhere, then that's fine.
I keep a nuclear warhead in my basement.
You keep what?
Don't worry about it.
I'm suddenly very worried. I did not realize that I sleep every night on top of a nuclear arsenal.
It fell off of a truck.
Welcome to Megaton.
I
Please don't drink the water.
think I need to talk to these truck manufacturers. Some pretty big crates are falling off these days.
Everything is fine.
Everything is awful.
Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
My team has nukes, apparently.
So, what about it? Everything is fine.
Cody, your scariness level just went from a 9.5 to a 9.7.
Well, suffice to say, my home is very well shielded against such things. Primarily because I don't want them to try and activate that nuclear warhead without me wanting that to happen, for rather obvious reasons.
Do you mean to imply the nuclear warhead is in a state currently in which it could be remotely activated?
Well,
Yes.
no, because of the shielding.
No. Okay, let's ignoring the shielding for a second. You have that thing like wired up to something? By default, they're not supposed to have any like wireless connections on them. You have to manually add those. It's a like national security type thing.
Well, yes, I do have it wired, because if I ever need to pull that out, I don't exactly want to be anywhere within the vicinity of it.
He's thinking like a mage. He has that as a backup plan to pull that out and throw.
Yes, of course, Sir Bonkenstan believes in the nuke.
Hey, don't worry. If you can convince people that it's not a nuke, then it won't blow up.
Your name is no longer Gandalf, it's now Ganondorf. Enjoy the promotion. Also, how far out of the desert are we going? I feel like we've been in this car for a while now.
You're about 5 minutes away from the location that you were given.
And Cody, what information can you pull up on this place?
That would be a computers
Cody?
plus intelligence roll.
Crap, I knew I was forgetting something.
Your character sheet?
I plead the fifth.
Well, he's getting
Jerk.
that. So, modifications portion made to the lab coat.
Mm-hmm.
Logo on the front and back of Martineering, or whatever it was called,
Mm-hmm.
the studio.
Martintainment.
The name tag that says Dr. White. And she's taken some sample collection vials from her field kit, added labels that say "Drink Me," and she's got those like on a little bandolier. So yeah,
You
she's
said-
going to be leaning full into that later.
You said computer plus intelligence?
Yes.
That's a lot. That's a lot of dice. That's a lot of dice.
8.
Okay. What you know is this place is apparently, on paper, some basically crazy's fallout shelter for the end of the world. At least that's what all the documents and permits say that you can bring up.
So it's a safe house.
It looks like it's owned by one. Trying to find. Give me a moment. Reiner I can speak. I swear. Alderson. Reiner Alderson is his name. That you can find that's signed off on all this paperwork, Cody.
Cody will be
Let's
sharing
see.
the information with everyone.
Like, I'm trying to think of, like, what, is there anything in specific you would be looking for?
I'm not sure what Warren was wanting me to look up, so everything?
Just so that we know the type of place that we're going to.
Yeah, this looks like a prepper's sort of dream. Like, this is a huge building underground. It looks like there's not actually, like, a door into it. It's a camouflaged trapdoor that will lead into the place. Thankfully, with all this, you know exactly where the trapdoor is, so you don't actually have to look for it. You know where to drive to. You know what Rocket's hiding under, basically.
So let me
Go ahead.
let me see if I understand this correctly. Shortly after
Yeah.
discussing readily armed nukes, we are now going to a fallout shelter in the desert.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm so glad that we had the synth here. And then we have Alexis the raider, Reinhardt the companion. Not sure what Warren is.
The ghoul.
Well, he's not that old.
Well, this is New Vegas.
All right, everybody out of the vertibird. Let's go.
This place is a sprawling complex underground, multiple levels. It has its own entertainment areas. It grows all of its own food. It has livestock stocked underground that are raised. Its own water supply, its own water sources. Like, you could probably live here for like 100 years and never have to leave it.
Patrolling the Umbra makes you almost want to wish for an Avatar storm.
I'm trying to think of what else.
Sorry, that just popped into my head. I had to share it.
Now, here's the question for Portia. What kind of supernatural do you think are here?
The kind that cause very nasty bite wounds.
No, not Cazadors.
Oh, you're playing into the joke.
Let's see. It
I
looks like
apologize. I am distracted from some drama stuff that I need to deal with, but carry on.
also it looks like this place does have its own full-on security company. And this is like the security company a la the Wagner Group. Like full paramilitary soldiers who do bodyguard work and such. And it's not just a group of them. The entire company is employed by this person.
So,
Um,
are we gonna draw straws for who rings the doorbell?
Unless there's
I knocked on
anything.
the last door.
I'm trying to think. It's like, does anyone else have any questions about this place? Because I'm trying to think of any relevant information, but I don't know necessarily what you guys would all ask either.
How deep is it?
Uh, it goes down about probably 5 stories underground,
No, it's not too bad.
but it's less. It's less. I guess vertical in this instance. It's more horizontal. So it's only 5 stories underground, but it spreads out much further.
And how far?
Probably about 4 or 5 miles each level.
Whoa.
It's a
So
complex.
each floor is 4 to 5 miles?
Yes.
You talking square miles?
Mm-hmm.
I see.
This place is huge.
Welcome to Vault City. I just realized something.
Hmm.
Cody's the main character. He's got the Pip-Boy. I'm an NPC.
Womp womp.
You don't need to be
This
an
is-
NPC.
This is Portia actually saying this, by the way.
No,
Trying to
you're
keep
playing
the mood
Fallout
light while
76.
we're going over.
It's
Trying to keep the-
multiplayer.
Trying to keep the mood light while we're going over these schematics.
Well, ever since you said that, all we need to do is phase through the ground.
That
Of course,
costs
the
paradox
ghoul wants to
off.
tunnel.
But yes, it doesn't take too long before you are able to get to the rock that hides the trapdoor that you know is the one that you would need to access to get inside this facility.
Hollowed out rock. Let's go. Keep the tropes coming.
I mean, if it works, why break it?
And you asked who's going to knock? Do you really want me to knock?
Well, your bonks are amazing.
Who would... Let's see.
All I know is that I am not going to be the one to try opening it. I'm going to hang back. Because the last door, I don't know why. I just know it was bad. I can't put my finger on it. Yeah, out of character. She got barbecued to fucking back. In character, time shenanigans happened, so that never actually happened.
So, Portia, how many people do you think will be on the other side of this rock?
Depends what player level Cody is.
Depends on how big the security company is.
I'm guessing at least a dozen.
Much more than that, I would think.
What's up? Sorry.
What are the odds? I was just making a joke.
We made it.
Here's the other question: is how many of the security company are sleepers? How many? Because paradox hurts.
For Cody's security team?
No,
Not
this
Cody's, the
company-
bunker
for
that we're
this
raiding.
facility.
Oh, okay.
So basically,
well, I mean,
well-
if you want an alternative to magic, Cody is going to open a portal to his armory and start pulling out guns for everybody.
Cody, I do not.
Don't worry, yours is a syringe gun.
Just because I wouldn't be it's.
Fine, syringe guns for everyone. We'll put elephant
Thank you.
tranquilizer in them.
That is a.
That'll still kill him.
I And he knows that, which is why he said it, because he's fucking with me. I understand the importance of it. I just don't like the thought of just going in and slaughtering everyone.
Would you rather we inject them with LSD?
Life support system. The ventilation. What? Okay, well, we honestly, we just need to get to the air circulation system, and then I can just tranquilize everybody. I mean, yeah, there might be some pockets, and a couple people might have heart conditions we didn't know about, but 1 or 2 people dying is a lot better than freaking firefight. Look, I can readily mix up a large amount of halothane. We get that into the vents, and everyone's out like lights. Well, everyone who's human. We don't know the species composition down there.
So what, are we going in as the BLM?
The what?
The Nevada Bureau of Land Management?
Oh, okay. When you said, I thought you meant something else, and I was very concerned and very confused for a second there.
Same.
No, not the Black Lives Matter movement.
Okay, yeah, because
Well, we know that now.
yeah. That Bureau of Land Management is no longer the first thing people's minds go to when you say that.
Unless you're from...
Let's just move on from the subject. Thank you.
Anyways, yeah. So, sedating people. Do you accept this as a potential course of action?
We can also assume that they might have gas masks.
Crap. Well, no, halothane has a strong molasses scent to it. They would notice.
Any kind of scent free. Oh, and it'd still be a matter of getting it to permeate the whole place before actually taking effect.
Yeah, IRL, I don't know of anything at the moment, but I feel like in character, Portia might know some slow-acting sedatives that could work for that.
You also have magic that you could create and basically mix and match them together.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
So theoretically, yes, you could make something that could work the way you would want it to work.
Hey, does this bunker smell like chloroform?
Thunk.
So yeah, Portia's going to very quickly reference some formulas, cross-check that with magical options available. Okay, Cody, so if I can get a 55-gallon drum of phlebotinum and then 3 pounds of MacGuffin.
You know, I don't know
That's my
why.
favorite chemical.
I don't know why, but when you were asking for a giant thing of container, I was just like, ah, yes, the loop.
So yeah, she just lists off a few ingredients and quantities. It's like if you can get me those, and words. If you can get me those down in central ventilation for the bunker, I should be able to hit them with something that they won't know that it's there until after everybody's received a functional dose.
And then how do we get through it without us being...
Well, I mean, I could inoculate you. Or gas masks, yeah. I should tweak the formula real quick. Make sure that skin absorption is not a vector. So, regular sedatives aren't quite this designer, especially not on short notice. So I will be using magic. So, there's a very, very slight chance that I could screw up on this in the moment because panic is a thing. What would be our plan B if this doesn't work?
We're already going to plan bomb.
No, we are.
Oh, shall I bring out the nuke?
No.
I'm sure my pet nuke would like to go for a walk.
Please don't refer to it like that. I'm still adjusting to the fact that you own it in the first place.
Let's try this first plan
Yes.
before security catches us up here.
So wait, hold on. Are you saying it or is it them?
We are not giving the nuke an identity. Okay, stop anthropomorphizing the war crimes.
Oh, but
I guess-
Her
okay.
name is Charla, thank you very much.
Okay. How about this? We get to the central ventilation system. I rig up the sedatives. If those don't work, then we go with your original plan of just shooting our way through.
Though she also responds to GDC.
I do not need to know your nuke's pronouns.
Sorry, DGC.
Go ahead and make your roll.
Alright, you asking me to roll for the mixing the compound?
Yeah, go ahead. You could do all this in like the car and such.
Oh yeah. Mix it in advance, and then just Cody can portal it in if necessary, if it's like too much quantity or whatever. So okay. So what would this be?
Arete.
Just straight Arete?
It's always
Yep.
Arete.
It's always Arete if it's magic.
I was hoping, since it leans so heavily on chemistry, that I could abuse her other knowledges, but okay. Well, it wasn't a botch. I got a 1. It's symmetrical, too.
Good enough.
That's enough. Yes, you are able to craft the material.
All right, so once this thing hits once this thing hits the heating grill, it should atomize immediately, and we're looking at everybody unconscious within about half an hour at most.
Sounds about right.
Well, this is what Portia would be saying to them.
Cody's
Do you
just
think so?
pulling out gas masks for everybody. And he pulls out a flamethrower for himself.
Cody, I'm not sure if this stuff is flammable.
Well, then I suppose we'll be finding out.
I'm starting to realize why it is you let me stay around without having to pay rent. You need someone who has combat medic certification. Did I just hear someone tied up in your trunk? Cody, do you have somebody in the trunk?
No, that is in my basement. So seriously, Kerr, are you okay?
Yes.
He's laughing over the pyro joke.
Oh.
That was me trying to make sounds like I was kidnapped, going, "Please, someone save me!"
You refuse to let him use the 10th sphere. He's taking matters into his own hands.
Like muffled, like my mouth was tied shut. Someone, please help me! I'm here! I'm here!
Anyways, let's move on.
Someone, please save me! But yes. It's just the matter now of getting into the facility. Right now, you are before a rock. It is a nice rock.
It is made of rock.
It looks like it's made of rock.
Ostensibly made of rock.
Joke's on you. They use actual rock to make the rock.
Reinhardt rolls to seduce the rock.
Dwayne?
What?
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Oh my god. Porsche is going to go over to the rock and start checking for any signs of how to open it.
It looks like it's on a hinge. You just have to push it up.
Oh, perfect. Flip.
When you push it up, it looks like the trap door that should be there with the little key panel. It looks like it's been incinerated off. Like it's just slag, and you can just see the ladder leading down.
So, we've determined that he was not invited here. So whether or
Oh.
not we kill people might be a moot point.
It's mechanical, not magical.
Does she still have the syringer rifle that Cody was grabbing?
If you grabbed it, yeah. I don't see why you wouldn't.
Okay, she's gonna swap out the syringes for some fatal doses of some drugs from the field kit.
And I don't need a gun.
You are the gun.
There's a slight possibility that if things got violent down there, there might be leftover whatevers in the battlefield. So I just want to be ready for that.
So how long ago was this blasted open?
How would you try to figure that out?
Cody might be the mechanical specialist.
Yes, but I think Alexis might be better suited for that with his time magic. Either way, I do need to step away for a few minutes. I will be back ASAP.
Reroll the 10.
Oh, I thought I did. Oh, it fell off screen. Oh, it was the same number. Great.
There we go.
It's not a 1, though.
It's not a 1.
Alright, so what are you trying to do, Alexis?
I'm just trying to kind of dial back time in my mind's eye and see when this went down.
Okay. So going back, hit rewind button.
Yep.
Um,
Alexa seems to zone out for a second.
you see about 20 minutes ago a figure step into view near the rock. You don't know how he got there or where he came from. You just see him coming. It's like he's walking into frame.
How long ago did you say?
About 20 minutes ago.
Okay.
He's wearing a black undersuit with gold accents and bands on his arms, wrists, legs, And on those bands, it looks like there's armor plating over it in gold and red. On his arms, chest, legs, and across his shoulders, it looks like there's something there just kind of hovering over his back. You're not exactly sure what it is. And in his right hand, sorry, he is holding a very, very large spear with a red gemstone set in the blade. And it looks to be about as long as he is tall. And he just kind of pushes the rock out of the way, points the lance at the trapdoor, and a huge gout of flame just incinerates the metal. It doesn't melt it, it literally atomizes it before he just kind of hops down through the hole without even taking the ladder.
Spear of Longitudinous.
Doesn't.
Longinus.
You could try to make a occult roll possibly to identify it.
I will do just that. Occult Intelligence.
Yup.
I need do something. Ah, thank you. Not too good. Tempted to take a willpower, but
You may make a willpower roll if you'd like.
do that. Marginally better.
That's much better.
Was
Alexis, stop
6,
getting ones.
3.
All right. Let's see.
No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 2. Sorry. Which is the same that I got for the first roll. No, I only got 1 on the first roll. So yeah, marginally better.
I sent you something, Nestle.
Oh dear, okay.
That sounds good. Yep, good. I choose to believe that's a good thing that you just got.
Ah, that was Indra's spear that he used. Yep, we're dealing with another one of the legendary weapon group
Yay!
individual. Yes. Yeah, I'll relay the findings.
And how long ago was this?
20 minutes. Place is probably cleared out
Oh.
by now.
And the odds of them still being down there?
Got
Good.
me. If this is the only entrance and exit, can I kind of fast forward to try to see if they emerged?
They have not emerged.
Okie dokie.
At least not from this entryway. This is the only way in or out according to the plans that you were able to access.
Right.
There could be other ways, like if they were mages or supernatural, they might have ways to go into the spirit world or things like that. But
Right.
mortal terms, this is the only way in or out.
If they had that ability, one would think they wouldn't have needed to use the front door in the first place.
Yep. That's a safe assumption.
Yep. So, the Vasavi Shakti, by the way, was the name of the spear that he used.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. Apparently belonged to Indra and Karna? Kama?
Yes.
Kama.
Karna.
Karma?
Karna.
Karna, yes, sorry. The Lancer of Red. Good times, good times. Yeah, so do we want to face that?
I don't.
We do have a nuke, apparently.
We'll be fine.
No, okay. Let's just assess things here. We are looking for Domino's son, correct?
Yep.
How durable is he?
Okay. You're all right, buddy? Oh,
I think he just saw in Mage chat.
I see.
We just saw what chat?
Mage.
No.
Oh no.
That can't be
no,
real.
Actually, no, what Nessel said just set me off, and I just couldn't stop laughing.
Wait, what did Nezel say?
No, I'm sorry. No, what Nessel said just set me off, and I just couldn't stop laughing. I sometimes get that where I just break into hyena laughter for like 2 or 3 minutes because of something someone said, and I can't stop myself.
I thought that was Gar's thing. What was it that Nezel
Yeah,
said?
what did
Now
I
need
say?
to know.
In specific?
When you said, "Do we want to face that?"
Yeah.
It's just like that just came out of nowhere to me,
Yeah.
and so I
was
just
gonna
broke out laughing.
I was going to follow up. What are we actually doing here after mentioned having to look for his son? It's like, are we sure? Why are we here?
Well, wait, isn't that what was seen on the security thing? Was
Yeah.
Yeah.
The kid was already in there.
Oh, the kid was in there.
Before
Okay,
this.
I missed that part.
Yeah. So how durable is Big Bird?
You don't know necessarily. Probably fairly tough.
Well, at the very least, he'd be immune to conventional sedatives, so Plan A could still work against Spear Dude.
Depends on what sort of
Excuse me.
resistances and such he has.
It's better than nothing. I do not want to be the first person down this stairwell.
It's just
Not
a
it.
ladder going into the dark.
Or ladder, whatever. Cody, don't you, like, have a drone or something that we could set in?
Yeah, step away.
We can go in. It'll be fine.
Can I try to sense any mines that are down there?
You could try, yes.
Well, I don't like the way you said that. Oops. Wait, did it? Is it not actually roll? Hang on. I'm trying to figure out how to make these dice actually work. There we go.
Give me 1 second. Just double checking something real quick.
Something just occurred to me. Not really important, but do you have to declare that you're spending quintessence before a roll rather than after?
think so.
You would usually state you're going to spend quintessence before the roll.
Except just thinking, like, if you do a roll and there are several sixes in it, you go like, oh yeah, I'll burn quintessence. Boom, now those are turned into successes. Like, that'd be kind of cheaty.
Yes, usually you would do it before you roll and such. One moment. Just double checking something real quick.
He has to double check the stats on the murder hydra.
Hmm.
Just checking something. All right. You can find perhaps at least 200 to 300 mines in here.
Oh.
At
Still a lot
least.
of people.
Mm-hmm.
Not dead.
Yeah, those are live mines, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so plan A is still on then.
You could attempt another Arete roll to get a better look at like what they're thinking and what's going on and such.
Sure, why not? Ooh, I'm hot tonight.
You had to say something.
Yeah, I'll take 3.
All right. With this, going through it one after another, it appears that
Oh, I'm also seeking one in particular mine that seems to be hell-bent on destruction and looting, I'm imagining.
yes. So going through, you don't find a mind like that, but you are able to see a lot of these people. It looks like they were kidnapped, that they were being bought and sold, and this is the place that they were being stored at.
Human trafficking.
Yep. And you can also see what looks to be through their eyes a person who is fighting against the security forces and killing them while also protecting all of the people who have been kidnapped or taken against their will, and is watching over them and helping them to get away.
Yeah, the moment that he says human trafficking, she's swapping the magazine and her paintball gun from the mace rounds to the toxin rounds.
There you go.
Nope. No mercy for slave traders.
Nope. Well, that's good to know. At least it means that we have an ally in there. Whatever this is, we should probably put a stop to it.
I have very few exceptions to my rule. This is one of them.
But yes, you do get the general location of where they are at as well. It's going to be
On this 20 to 25 square mile facility. That's good.
It's gonna be about. It's gonna be the second floor. And it looks like it's one of the larger storage rooms right now.
Are all the mines concentrated down there, or are they spread out throughout the facility, or?
The ones that you were able to sense, this is like a big torch lighting up to you. This is the one that drags your attention most to it.
Huh,
And it looks
okay.
like more people are kind of being added. It's slowly moving as it's going.
What's slowly moving?
Yeah. It looks like more and more minds are slowly being gathered up. These
Okay.
scared, terrified people.
So relay this to the group.
So this hero is probably trying to save all these people.
Sounds like it. Is there any sort of barrier to us being able to just, like, teleport down to this room?
Give me an airtable roll, and how would you like to try to see if there was anything to stop you? How would you like to sense anything, so to speak?
I would prefer us just walking down there.
Sure. I mean, how long would it take to walk down there, though?
Probably like 10-15 minutes.
Whatever's going on might be done by then, but...
If we try teleporting down there and there's unbelievers...
Well, we wouldn't teleport directly
sure...
into the room.
Okay, I'm pretty sure they're already witnessing some pretty crazy stuff. And honestly, I'm willing to eat some paradox if it means getting down there quicker.
It wouldn't lessen the paradox we take, but I think we should just, like, if we could warp to a hallway outside the room, that'd be ideal.
That works too. We have the schematics. It's not like you can't aim for a secluded location nearby.
You could.
Can we test with something first?
Let me put it this way then. If we go down, we'll know what type of stuff will be on our way back. Instead of having to rely on...
Okay, you know what? Screw this. We're spending too much time bantering. She's just gonna head down the ladder.
Okay.
Here we go. Everybody got their gas mask on?
Portia's not putting hers on yet because she hasn't deployed the sedatives yet, so there's no need for it.
Hey, if I don't see everybody else putting theirs on, I'll just keep going.
So you guys head on in, and you begin making your way down. As you go, you can see what look to be piles of ash. And have you ever seen pictures of the Hiroshima and Nagasaki explosion with like the shadows of people on the walls?
Frozen shadows.
That's here in these tunnels.
Hiroshima ghosts is what they're called.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have those here in the shape of what looks to be like the people who tried to fight back and then got vaporized.
That's not good.
It doesn't look like the facility has been very damaged, though, despite what looks to be the fighting. You do see, as you're walking, though, what looks to be shells on the ground, bullet shells, and it doesn't seem like any of these bullets did any good, possibly. You can also see what looks to be the flattened remains of said bullets also on the ground as you make your way through. But if you follow the pathway heading towards the people, you do not encounter any resistance at the moment. It seems like the entire path has been cut clear.
Oh, that's convenient.
You guys just want to head straight there, or is there anything else you wanted to try to do? After you guys, you check.
Can we see any like identifying marks of who this group was?
There's no bodies is the biggest issue.
Any logos, or is it just like sterile?
It's very sterile here.
Okay.
There's nothing on the inside that you're able to see. If you went to like one of the control rooms of the facility or one of like the bigger areas outside of just like these hallways and tunnels, you might be able to find more information. But right now, just like these are just like the basic bare bones hallways leading through the facility.
Yeah, we'll figure that out later.
So you head on your way, and you're able to make it to a large storage room. And the first thing that you are met with is the scent of feces and unwashed human beings. The smell of terror, fear, and despair. You can see what looks to be cages. Almost all of these cages have been destroyed. The bars have been incinerated, and whatever was inside of them has left. The insides of these cages, though, are disgusting. There's no toilet. You can see feces and such on the ground. And these cages are small, like someone being stuck in them, they would probably have to crouch and wouldn't even be able to stand and such.
Reinhardt, I'm gonna have to ask you to do a quick sweep. See if anybody that died is still lingering around here. For obvious reasons. Reinhardt?
Moriarty?
You fall
He's
asleep?
muted again, isn't he?
Yeah. Reinhardt, we can't really hear you at all.
So somebody just hold a shot of whiskey in front of him. That should wake him up.
Claire! What?
Now can you hear us?
You're coming very, very quiet to me.
Very quiet music.
Yeah,
You need to
it sounds-
speak into the microphone.
Yeah, it sounds like you're a little far away.
How's this?
That's
Much
fine.
better.
Excellent.
Yeah, you don't get conditions like this without people dying, and I can't imagine this would be a very fun place to spend eternity. Could you check real quick to see if anyone who died under these conditions is still hanging around?
Oh boy. I'm gonna give a knock 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 to the Emperor.
Roll
Umbrr.
a.
I knew it. He's drunk again.
Is there any sign of anybody still being here?
You can hear the sounds of people further ahead, yes.
In the
He
Umbra
meant
Brew?
from the Umbra. Death.
In the Umbra. The Umbra, once he rolls.
I am back. So sorry about that, everybody.
Is everything okay?
I mean, I was being called racist because I don't allow anybody to post those kinds of scammy looking cries for help.
Money.
Not without being verified. But yeah, things are fine now. No, it's not Fox Warrior. Also, apparently, I'm posting private pictures in the Marten channel, and it's like, These aren't private pictures. They post them because they want people to see them. They make them public. One of them frickin' has a merch line. These are not private pictures.
I think that somebody is just out to cause a stink because they feel like it. Best thing to do is not to give any fuel to that fire. Ignore 'em.
Oh, I'm no longer bothering with them now. But I mainly stepped away because stomach. But yeah, that was something else I was dealing with.
Yes, Moriarty,
Well,
we need you
thank
to
you
roll.
for the sticker.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Moriarty, wake up.
I am awake.
Or
I didn't
are
hear that.
you?
I didn't
I
hear.
should.
Rank up.
I want to shove my
Hold the
energy drink
line.
through the screen.
This hamlet shall
I-
not fall.
Did not hear that I needed to roll.
Joltidosh
What am I
raided my
rolling?
stream with 5 views.
Erite?
Irritate. Okay.
Alright,
That's a
give me a
D1
moment
as
here
well.
for the raid.
Okay, go ahead.
Jolty Dosh, hello there. Thank you very much for that raid. Welcome in. How was your stream? Welcome in, everybody. You've come into the middle of our World of Darkness Mage campaign. We've got lots that we do here, though. We've got a Pathfinder game coming up later today, hopefully. And yeah, Jolty Dosh, thank you for sharing your community here. You played VR chat and Genshin? Very nice. I look forward to doing some VR chat streams myself in the near future. But things are going
Okay.
well here. And hello there, me Nilo.
They got Genshin VR now?
No, VR chat and Genshin.
Oh,
But imagine if Genshin Impact in VR.
I don't want to. I feel like that's motion sickness waiting to happen.
Either way,
Irritate
thank you
was
so
3.
much for sharing your community. I'll be in the chat from here. And yeah. Carry on.
We're sensing the spirits. Reinhardt got 3.
3 already?
Here. Oh, right. So, with that level of success, what you are able to see when you look into the spirit world, this place looks like an absolute abomination, to put it lightly. When you look at it, this is a place of suffering, pain, torture, despair, and death. This is not a good place. This place should be reeking with spirits. Spirits who have probably gone very, very bad. And yet, when you look, there isn't any of that.
Reinhardt, you're looking kind of pale there.
The drapes don't match the carpet.
In fact, when you're looking, you can... sorry, my throat is trying to kill me. When you look further ahead in the direction where all the sound is coming from, you can see a warm light before you. It's like the rays of the sun, and its golden radiance just feels warm and soothing. And I'm trying to think of like the right words I want to use for this. Like uplifting. Like you could just let
Go
it
towards
go.
the light.
Yes. Peace. If you had to put it in one word, it was peaceful.
So this place looks like shit, but there's no spirits here. And then Reinhardt's
Why?
gonna... And then Reinhardt's gonna do that sort of cartoony thing, like he's following the light, but like almost like someone who's following the scent of a pie, so he's just floating in midair while his legs and arms droop.
How's he do that?
How you doing that? How are you doing that? Reinhardt, what do you mean they're gone?
I mean, there are supposed to be spirits here, given how much tormenting it looks like this place has had, but they are not here. And there's a light over there. It's a very nice light. I'm going to go look at the light.
None of the rest of you see a light. You can hear the sounds, like the faint whispers of people, and like the sounds of people moving around and such like that. Looks like this place also doubles as like a really big storage room. So there's crates like the size of cars stacked up as well as these cages. And it sort of forms like its own little maze. But
I assume Reinhardt is given... Yeah.
Yeah, you would be able to follow through towards the sound pretty easily. Like, the sound carries very easily in this room.
I thought it was a light.
Oh, you can still see the light through the stuff. The stuff
I care about the light.
Yeah, you would be able to get to the light no problem just by kind of following the paths through everything. You can kind of see everything, but you also don't see it. So you kind of run into things every once in a while.
Sounds good. You need a drink?
I have some water here.
Okay, good.
I guess we're following Reinhardt.
Mm-hmm.
You got both to say that at the same time.
And you can follow through, and you soon come upon most of the people that you sent before, Alexis. They're all huddled in groups together. Most of them are naked. You have men, women, and children. Most of them look terrified.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Thank you so much for that gift sub, Merle.
I can dance on
Kerr?
the head of a pin as well.
Sorry, I wasn't sure if there was
underscore
anything coming.
2009, you have been given an AMP and V pack through Stream Loops by Tanya Sapien. Good luck.
When
Sorry,
I am
wasn't sure if
able,
there was
I
anything else
reward
coming.
good beans.
But going into that, you can see most of these people are filthy. It looks like a lot of them were forced to get stuck in their own excrement, so to speak. Many of them are very skinny, like they haven't eaten well in a long time. But you can see the same man that you saw in your vision, Alexis, moving among them, getting food and water handed out to them, getting cloths so they can wipe themselves clean, getting fresh clothes for them.
What do you
And-
need for prestidigitation?
What would you be trying to do?
Clean them all up.
How would you want to try to do that?
Oh, well, I guess they're probably
Sleepers.
yeah, probably sleepers. Never mind.
At this site, Portia's just going to hand off the rifle to Cody and immediately go towards the group to start helping with administering aid. There are priorities here.
The doctor.
Yeah, give me an intelligence plus medicine roll, Portia.
Oh boy, this is gonna be a lot. 10. Yeah, this is my specialty.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Four.
3, 4, 5.
Oh, missed the 8.
So that's a 5.
All right, so 5 successes. Yeah, you can see most of these people do not have injuries for the most part. You can see a few of them look like they have suffered some pretty severe beatings. But for the most part, it looks like it's malnutrition coupled with possible infections and such from the absolutely unclean living conditions that they were being kept in. There's a bit of muscle atrophy with some of them. It's nothing looks to be like immediately life-threatening, but these people do need a lot of medical care.
Yeah, she'll be sanitizing infected wounds and administering antibiotics to those people. The people that seem to be suffering the worst malnutrition, she'll be giving them mild stimulants. Basically, all doing her best, for lack of a better term. So she's completely engrossed in that. That is now her priority. So, yeah.
Mr. Storyteller,
Yes.
is the light coming from the man?
Yes.
I figured.
And this is the person that you saw before, Alexis.
Yeah, I figured.
Yep, right now he's just focused on taking care of the people. You do know for a fact that the moment you guys probably entered this room, he knew you were there.
Oh, of course.
But he doesn't seem to see you as a threat or anything bad.
Oh, well, that's good.
In fact, when he looks over at Portia, when she immediately goes over to start helping people, he gives her you see him smile and nod slightly before he continues helping out with what looks to be another family that needs some major assistance.
Alexis is going to ask if he needs a hand.
He's going to pause and look over at you, Alexis, before he smiles at you. And his smile does feel like the warmth of the sun is falling on you as he nods. Any assistance that you can offer to these people would be fantastic. I'm doing all that I can right now, but I'm only one person.
All right, just mirroring whatever he's doing, trying to help out the others.
Okay. What about Cody and the others? What do you guys do?
We need to get these people out. I know we have a vehicle outside, but if we could get the limo over here, that could be used as a better triage.
What we probably need is some ambulances.
Ambulances, of course. Is there any cell signal down there?
Doubt it.
Well, yes, there is.
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
Unexpected.
they have relays set up.
Yep, they have relays set up because they still need to use it.
We must be beneath the tower.
So, would Portia have any contacts that she could reach out to have medical teams sent out to that location in the desert without directly alerting 911 services?
Do you have any backgrounds with contacts or anything?
Don't think so. So, probably not.
You could ask Domino.
I already owe him a favor, though. Don't need to go deeper into debt with Domino.
Like
Can
I
have
said,
Cody ask Domino.
What about Domino? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Can have Cody ask Domino.
Deeper domino debt. Deeper domino debt.
Nestle, your mic changed.
I know. Going to the bathroom.
Oh.
Well, remember to mute.
Yeah. To get these people out of here, I would say we try to get them up to the surface and call call for an ambulance.
I have a better
Or-
idea.
Or security would have their own vehicles here that we could just borrow.
No, we have a contact number for the I am blanking on the name of that group.
Isaac?
Technocrats, whatever.
Yep, the technocracy.
We have a contact number for them, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, somebody call
That
them.
is
Let
actually
them know
a
we've
good
got
idea.
a humanitarian. We've got a
Cody will-
humanitarian crisis here.
Cody will go ahead and go give a call.
Okay. Hello.
Yes,
Public Works service.
I'm calling for the technocracy. I don't have time for the codes or whatever you may want. We've got a humanitarian crisis. A lot of people are very sick and injured and need immediate medical support. They are at these coordinates.
You see the person's demeanor on the phone change when you kind of describe what was going on and everything. We'll have a team there in the next 15 minutes.
Thank you.
Of course. Happy to be of service.
Beep, beep, beep.
And
Oh,
probably
right,
about
we-
10 or 15 minutes before these people will show up.
I am
All
going
right.
to do a quick once over of the crowd, just to make sure that nobody has, a weird Bane spirit.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. That could be an issue.
Roll Arete.
Hey, Reedy.
Arete, Arete, Arete.
Well.
Not
Well.
bad.
Oh boy, here we go.
Ah!
So close.
Got 3 in
How
a row.
dare
That
you
would have been
cuck me.
amazing. Through sheer force of will.
Yeah, I've had some insane chains. There's only an Arete of 4, though.
That's still very, very, very good.
I could be better.
Shh.
Could have been a
When you only-
contender.
When you only usually need 1 success to make a magical effect happen, 4 is very, very good. But going back to things, based on what you are able to see as you kind of scan, as you kind of scan over them, it looks like these people are more pure than pretty much anyone else that you have ever seen.
Hmm. Oh. I just got a phone notification.
No, that was me. Sorry.
No, I know, that was me reacting in character.
Okay, you shush. Anyways.
Yes, but these people seem to be pure. Like, there is no trace of any sort of corruption at all.
Is that unusual for human beings?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nature.
Normally, almost everyone has at least some levels of corruption. Anytime, like, you think or do something bad, it leaves a little bit of a taint on you. Especially if you
Yeah.
eat at places like Otoli's, which is like the McDonald's of this world. That literally is feeding you Bane spirits, basically. To
Yeah.
slowly corrupt you.
Did you say O'Tully's?
Otoli's, yes. It's basically the
O'Tooleys.
McDonald's of the World of Darkness.
That's pretty sus.
They literally basically take super weak Bane spirits, rip them up, and then stuff the remains inside of the food spiritually. So when people eat it, they get small corruption put into them bit by bit. So those who eat from Atoli's a lot, like those who like go to like McDonald's like every week to eat, or worse, eat there like every like other day or stuff like that, very much will quickly become corrupted and turn into like monsters and such. These people show nothing though. No signs of corruption, no signs of anything. It was like, to you looking at these people, Reinhardt, it's like these people were just born like yesterday. Their souls are clean and pure and untainted and untouched at all.
Are they actually human, or is there some sort of creature that might look like a human yet have incorruptible souls?
They could be clones. Synthetic humans.
Reinhardt,
That's what I'm starting to wonder.
Reinhardt, give me an
Good
narrative
soldiers
roll.
follow
Wow.
orders.
Reinhardt, sorry, give me a occult roll.
Occult?
Yes, since you're actually able to directly look at it.
Where's...
Occult plus intelligence.
Yep. No, just, getting... Just recover my shit. What are you doing? Sorry, my reader closed itself for some reason. Either that or I accidentally closed it. It's loading.
No worries.
Okay, occult, intelligence, occult. I need to put more points into occult. I put more into esoterica than I did occult. I never use esoterica. Okay. That's into plus is equal to 2. Can I roll esoterica?
Esoterica. All right, with that roll, looking at it and considering it, what you think you might have on your hands here is these people's souls weren't originally pure, but they have been cleansed and purified.
Okay, so the obvious answer.
Mm-hmm. And you think that your guess, you're looking at the person who did it. Yes. That light that you're looking at is also cleansing these people of basically what happened to them.
Nice. All right, I'll relay this to everyone else.
Definitely a load off my shoulders.
Neat, says Alexis.
Neat. I was seriously worried that we'd have to spend a chunk of time helping people move on, but that's really good to hear.
What?
So before the technocracy gets here, we should be finding Domino's kid.
Yeah.
I was
you
thinking the
guys,
same
go
thing.
do that.
If he's here.
Maybe we should ask the glowy men.
Which one of these guys is glowing?
The set person carrying the giant spear and currently trying to take care of and help all these people.
The only one who doesn't look like shit.
Oh, me!
No, you especially look like shit.
Yes,
I mean, Cody is well dressed.
Okay, maybe Cody as well.
Yeah, he specifically spent an extra $50 for his clothing, so that way he's got a little branding on it, so he is a walking billboard.
Does Cody have like a tailored suit, but it has like Gucci logos all over it?
He probably would, yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
that
he'd
seems
almost never
happy.
wear it. But he does have designer clothes otherwise.
It reminds me of some of the outfits of GTA 5.
When you're important, when you are famous and important and going into business things, people expect you to dress well. Unfortunately, their definition of dressing well is the exact same shirt, just an extra, $50 for the simple fact that they have a logo on it.
I'm upset at how accurate that is.
I mean, you could get a shirt for $15, or you could get the same shirt with a little horse thing on it for $65.
This
Quit
one lets
using
people,
words.
this one lets
worry.
people know that you're rich.
I know people are fancy when they turn their shirt inside out after they got food on it.
Oh, God. I'm sure you have
You know,
seen many fancy people at your job.
You know they're even more fancy when they actually got a reversible shirt.
Also, Fox Warrior, no, he does not have a designer fursuit because he could just turn anthro. He doesn't need one.
And that's going to be next episode.
Man, he'll support a fucking faction empire, but he won't support a struggling furry suitor. Just try to make suits for people. I see how it is. Capitalist greed.
Okay, it might be in
Reinhardt.
2 sessions at the rate we're going.
Reinhardt, you don't want to see the mountain of commissions he's got. Okay, yes you do, but that's beside the point.
Commissions for what?
What else? Furry porn.
Fursuits. Oh.
For porn?
He has an OnlyFans.
Oh, that makes sense.
Well,
Yep,
actually,
Cody has an OnlyFans.
he actually would. Lots of people are into TF, and so,
The rich get richer.
Yeah. He's a mage. He just sells it as special effects, TF stuff, and people buy that up like there's nothing. There's no tomorrow.
Yeah, as far as anybody who's buying that stuff is concerned, it's just really good CG.
Anyways, back on track.
Yes.
Yep. Portia
Speaking-
is singularly fixated on tending the people. She's not even considering the continuing to look for the kid right now.
Is there something that I can help you all with?
We are looking for a fair folk.
Didn't we need that spear as well?
No.
I felt
We
like
would
we
kind
were
of
looking
like
for
the
that
spear to be gone.
This isn't the same spear you're thinking of.
Oh,
Are you
well, then
sure?
never mind.
Yes, I'm sure. 100% this isn't going to go into our hearts.
Are you certain? Because I haven't seen what kind of spear this is yet. All I know is that it's a spear. This could be that spear.
No, this has a red gem in it.
Yeah, this is a very different spear from the one that was from before.
Okay.
But yes, is there something that I can help you all with?
Could ask him about Domino's son.
I did.
Sorry, you got. I got zoned out because of Moriarty.
Get fucked.
But yes, I did say that we're looking for a fair folk.
What kind of fair folk? That's not a lot to go off of.
The fairest kind.
The Fae, the Unseelie Court, whatever term you want to use. Some might use fairy, but I don't think that they would be very happy about that.
And
That's their word.
What exactly do you want with this fair folk?
Well, we need to bring them back to their father.
Do they... So you don't want to hurt them or anything?
Of course not.
No.
They're
I
a
work
child.
for his father. His father is very insistent about bringing them back.
He'll seem to consider that for a moment before kind of nodding his head. I see. Well, I was actually asked by a fair folk to try to help these people.
Well, we have assistance on the way for them. But we do need to find Domino's child and return him to his father.
He should actually be, if my contact and the person that you're talking about is the same person, he should be meeting me here soon.
Well then, I suppose we shall sit and wait.
He'll nod his head slightly. It's nice to see you all. I wasn't expecting anyone else to show up to try to help these people.
Reinhardt flops onto the ground sitting.
We happened to be in the same neighborhood.
He'll nod. Well, regardless, it's very nice that you all came here to try to help these people.
I mean, we
I know you-
honestly had no idea that they were here, but we are more than happy to help.
Could I ask what your names are?
I am Cody.
I am
Alexis,
War and
hello.
Peace.
Sorry about that.
You're
I'm
fine.
Portia. I'm Portia Wainwright, MD. That's Alexis McKenney, MDMA.
McKenna, but yes.
McKenny. It cuts off its ... on your name thing, so.
Oh.
And Portia Wainwright, MD. He's Alexis McKenna, MDMA.
And I'm not certain he's
That is
not
accurate.
there.
Well, I'm not technically supposed to give my real name to people. At least based on what I was told. So I guess you can just kind of call me where I got the spear from. Karna. Until maybe we get to know each other a little bit better, and I know I can trust you.
Oh, we're using
That's fair.
fake names. I'm Spider-Man.
And before long, you hear movement as a figure wearing a cloak steps in, and he just kind of stops, and he's staring right at you, Cody.
It's going to be Mr.
What are you doing here?
Hello. Reinhardt's sitting on the floor doing that little thing where he's like bapping back and forth from like one palm of his hand to the other.
I am here to bring you home. What else do you think I would be doing here?
Hell if I know. Seriously, my dad put you up to this?
Yep.
You should know him better than that. To expect any other response. Honestly, you should count yourself lucky that all of these people are not pillars of salt right now.
I'm going to pretend I did not hear that.
A mother cradling her child looks at you with concern.
Look, came out here to try to find some stuff out, find stuff out about me. And I ran into him. And he asked for my help in exchange for him helping me. So here I am. He needed help finding this place. I was able to get in, and he was able to follow me in so he could help these people. He just kind of gives a shrug and looks away.
Not even in his 5th century, and he's already making favors. They grow up so fast.
Well, you see, I need to bring you back to your father, and we do have assistance coming for these people. So, are you going to come with us back to your father?
Do I have a choice?
No, you don't.
Then why did you ask?
Well, to see whether I was going to have to hand deliver him or if he'll come willingly. It's far easier for him to come with.
Though a Cody versus Big Bird fight would be interesting.
Does
someone
you
wanna
just
say the P
that
word?
out loud in front of him?
No, I was OSC.
Oh, okay, I was about to say. Remember, OOC doesn't count when it comes to dominoes, so just
Fair
a
enough.
caution there.
Well, I was about to ask if
Time
anyone's going
might
to say
share
the
that
P word.
ability.
Give me a moment, please.
You're good.
Dispensing moment.
Tanya Sapien is dancing with the crabs.
I'm-
yeah!
hell?
That was good.
What the fuck? He really likes crabs, apparently.
We're boogieing now.
Donnie, did you forget that, like, during my time as a DM in the game that you played in, there are crabs like every other week?
Actually, that's the main motivation for why Rose is now doing so many crab things in the other game.
Exactly. I have created the crabs. They hold power. I molded the crabs.
Look at the
Never
Marten.
bored.
Release the Martens. We can't release the Martens right now. It's on cooldown.
The crabs. You know what? Alkazum, Alkazam, Portia, you have crabs.
Let the Marten fill your soul with joy.
Really, no response to that. Okay.
Growl, growl, growl.
Какие мужчинки злобные, да? Брю. Да. Палец с утра пораньше погрызть нужно, да? И облизать его. Брюленька. Брюлик мальчик. Хороший мальчик. Все ногти сгрыз. Молодец. И себя надо полизать, да? Брюлик. Брюлик.
Noodle.
Отстань от меня.
Do-do-do-do-dook. Do-do-do-dook. A dook-a-doo-dook-dook. Do-do-do-dook. Dook-dook-do-do-dook. Do-do-dook. 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 Do-do-dook.
No.
What?
The pain that you wrought upon this generation needs to end.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm tired.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
Okay, now that you've said that, I know you're doing something wrong, and I'm hunting you down.
I'm not. I'm being perfectly perfect in perfectness.
Yeah, I know you're imperfect.
You are now salt.
You can't just assault me like that.
Watch me. You just said imperfect. Domino is nothing but pure perfection.
See, you said you were perfectly imperfect.
As you are now salt. You are
Again,
in a
you
little
can't
table
just assault
shaker
me.
shaped like your old self.
You cannot just assault me like that.
And I'm sorry, but paradox is a strange thing.
Side effects may include dry mouth, nausea, vomiting, water retention, painful rectal itch, hallucination, dementia, psychosis, coma, death, and halitosis. Magic is not for everyone. Consult your doctor before use.
I like that one.
That is actually one of the sound effects on my computer. But I am back.
Welcome back. I published 2 clips while you were away.
Yay! I like clips. So, is he going to come willingly?
He sighs. Fine, fine. Just have to sneak away again later.
Preferably do it when I am not on security duty. Okay?
No promises.
Cody, aren't you on security duty for the rest of your natural life?
No, I am on whichever job that I wind up being on at the time. I am not always running security.
Security!
Security.
Security!
Security.
Cody, would you like an apprentice? That might be easier. Oh wait, your type of mages don't have.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna be the one to say it. See, the way that everyone else does it, it's kind of really just a meritocracy, and if you're really good at what you do, then you advance, and people are allowed to study, you know, based on how they want to study, what things they want to pursue, rather than it being nepotism. I'm not saying that the Hermetic Order is, you know, rigorously bound in their ways and it's holding them back or anything, but they're rigorously bound in their ways and it's holding them back in everything.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that.
Well, no, but actually, yes.
And I'm saying, how do you think you all started learning magic?
I'm pretty sure magic predates the Hermetic Order. Just gonna throw that out there.
I kind of just started programming and learning it, and suddenly, well, I'm reprogramming the universe.
Oh no, he's a script kiddie.
Yes, but you had somebody teach you. And somebody slipped in a few magical things.
Yeah, Warren, you want to know how my magical career began? I woke up one day with the wrong kind of ears, and then I had to figure it all out on my own, over the course of years. You know why it is that my primary casting focus is drawn sigils? Because I grew up on Full Metal Alchemist.
Weeb.
I mean, that is how it can happen sometimes.
Kerr, can we
Yes?
play now? Can we play now?
No.
At least it was Full Metal Alchemist and not Type Moon.
Please words. Please send Zim to the black hole. He does not get to make that reference. He is not allowed to make that reference.
Why not?
We can play. We can play. Everything is fine.
It's not fine. Edward, it hurts.
Edward, Elrica.
I am totally going to make a card for that video.
Oh, fuck off.
Why would you do this? You fucking monster.
I used to have a sound effect for it. Actually, do I still?
I just noticed something. I looked at the stream clock. We've been talking while tending the wounded for the last 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I do not still have it set up. But that's okay.
I have cats. Yes, I have cats. Cat makes everything better. doesn't it, Kelly?
But no, legit, that is Portia's origin story, is that she was largely self-taught. That's part of why she got into the medical fields, is because she was trying to do research for that stuff. And then the research veered off into occult studies, but she's not going to say that in front of Warren because that would be admitting that he has a grain of truth to what he's saying.
Do 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 do.
So how did Cody want to bring back the kid?
Daddy, do you hurt Daddy?
I'm sorry. Even with all our power,
Sam?
we can't do anything to change you back. I'm sorry.
Can we play now?
Portia's going to get up, go over to Cody, and slap the the cover closed on his computer. Cody, quit mocking
So
my
you have
childhood.
chosen death. So you have chosen motherfucking death.
Daddy, do you?
Cody, we will talk about this later. In the meantime, we need to get these people topside.
I agree. Let's go ahead and do so. Cody's gonna step out of the room, make sure nobody can see him, and open his portal and bring out some stretchers.
Okay. And you can begin starting getting everyone set up. As do you guys want to head out before the people arrive?
No, we have to direct them through the...
Alright, then you will be there when the Technocracy's men begin showing up. Full-on guns, soldiers, and they are escorting medical personnel there to start gathering up the people in order to start taking care of them.
Yes, the Bureau of Land Management.
Portia will be meeting up with them to, let them know what triage is already underway and, that stuff. Words.
Things and stuff.
In a weird sort of way, she's in her element right now.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it doesn't take long before everyone is taken care of. Or at least starting to get taken care of and escorted out.
And a certain squirrel's going to be pissed.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think you're just imagining things there. What would you guys like to do once you are outside, though?
Hold up. Was this facility the same one as the squirrels thing
No,
in
it's
the...
different one.
Okay.
It was just a joke.
Okay. Well, now we need to get Domino's son back. How would we do this? Can Cody just open portal?
Just call him.
Oh, yes, just call Domino.
Oh, fair point.
I've been wondering when someone's going to use the P word.
Either that or just put him inside the limo.
Yeah, let's not use the P word while there's so many sleepers in close proximity.
Well,
Well,
we
of
wouldn't get the
course.
paradox. Domino would.
Let's not piss off our benefactor.
We'll
Domino
just
gets
get
paradox.
into the limo and call him there.
Yeah, you guys do that. I've still got work to do here.
Domino gets paradox?
No, he doesn't.
He's the natural order of wild magic, not our type of magic, which does paradox.
Though some of you might believe he could get paradox, but no, he doesn't.
All right, to the car.
It doesn't take long before you guys are back in the car and ready to go.
Except for Portia. She's not stepping away until every single patient's been handed off.
It will take a few minutes then for you to show up.
Well, while we're waiting, Domino, we have found your perfect son.
In a flash, Domino appears. Oh, hello, darlings. Delightful to see that you were able to handle everything. I hope it wasn't too much of a trouble.
No, in fact, we did find some sick and injured people that were in very bad situations, so it's actually a good thing that we went on this. It would make
I'm
for a
glad to hear
great
that,
story.
darlings. I'm quite happy to hear that, darlings. But yes, younging, you are not to leave without my permission. And he just kind of pouts and looks away. I see you're going to be grounded for at least the next century. And Domino's going to snap his finger as the kid just vanishes.
Harsh.
We're mortal, darling. A century is like a day for you.
Yeah, you're talking to me on the other side of the fourth wall, which means everyone else in the car thinks you're talking to yourself right now. That makes you look crazy.
I am what you would consider crazy, darling. That's why I'm saying.
What?
Fair enough.
Don't worry about it, darlings. I'm just talking to one of the many voices in my head.
I see. Another night of yours?
No, just this woman that likes to talk to me sometimes. She's absolutely marvelous, though.
Lies and heresy.
You should probably marry
Shush
her
you.
then.
I don't think so, darling. I already have my heart set on someone else.
No means no.
No means maybe.
No.
Now I'm just imagining, Kerr, that you and I are getting married and we're doing our vows. And, you know, it's a heartfelt moment and, you know, we're saying I do and suddenly
object.
you're just like, bring out the Domino voice and be like, and I do as well.
Yeah, just right before the kiss at the altar, you're just like, this day is perfect. Did somebody say perfect? No, now I'm seeing it. Why do you put these things in my head?
Well, because it's very easy to play with your brain.
You don't belong in this reality. Stay in your own time slot.
Well, you see, darlings, I actually brought him over because, well, he asked me to once, and I owed him a favor, so you know how it can be.
This is Horizon Lost. They belong in Ascent to Ascend. They will wait for their time slot on the schedule.
Darling, I told you, I brought him here from his reality.
No. We're also
Darling,
waffling
I'm
again.
also the storyteller. What I say goes.
Well, then let's go with the story. We're waffling.
Yes, continuing, sorry.
Belgian. Actually, no, I'm German.
Stop it.
We have so much fun here.
Occasionally, we play games during the sessions.
Only occasionally. You know it's never consistent.
But continuing on, Domino's going to be looking at you guys before he's going to look at you, Cody. I suppose you did accomplish your mission fairly well.
Fairly well. We found the kid.
Indeed, but look how long it took you, darlings.
You can't blame us for that.
Hold on, it took us
Yes.
we got it within a day.
Yes,
You know,
a whole
it taking
day.
a while. It taking a while is just a compliment to your son's skill level.
Smooth.
But my night needs to be even more perfect.
Oh,
I
but
expect the next
Domino.
rescue to be done within 12 hours.
This
My
was done within. I'm
liege.
fairly certain this was done within 12 hours.
This was 12 hours and 26 minutes.
Oh my god.
How fucking dare you?
My liege. While
Hey.
yes, it would have been better if it were faster, I had to make sure that there was a story.
Yeah, it's cute.
It is so important that there is a good story to tell from these. You understand. If it were just simply a, well, I showed up and found the sun and boom, there we go, would that really make a good story?
Well, improve the story and do it faster next time.
Guys, the meta levels are getting critical. The fourth wall could crumble at any moment.
Can I just murder Domino? Is that an option?
I wouldn't recommend it, darling.
I would.
tried and
I
it
know
didn't.
it's not recommended, but I don't care about recommendations at this point.
Right now, Kerr's corporeal form is the only thing that contains Domino. If you kill him, he escapes.
Koji never played.
I will
Yeah, that's why
also.
I'm not killing Kerr. I'm killing Domino.
That doesn't work.
I will point out that I am kind of exploiting the fair folks' love for stories.
Oh yeah, totally.
I was gonna say I could hear Kerr's lips pursing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Would you
There are
really
ways-
want any less epic of a story?
2 weeks that he had time to get ready.
We had drama. We had a cybernetic ninja. We had the rise and fall of an entire nation.
A botched werewolf's nose.
Fuzzy
A
animals.
botched werewolf, not yes.
Fourth wall breaks.
And then there was also the rescue of so many innocent people that were harmed, all in the pursuit of finding your son. I would call
And we even
this
left it
a
open.
very perfect, a very truly perfect story and rescue.
And we even left it open for a sequel.
Tom was going to sigh. I suppose, darlings. Well, I suppose we should be getting back.
We gonna go back to the party?
Indeed, darling.
All right.
There is
Portia-
far more for you to hear.
Right, would Portia be getting back about this time, or did you
Yep.
delay the
You-
entire conversation? Okay, yeah. Just want to know which part of that conversation Portia was present for, if any. I was only participating on this side of the fourth wall.
Portia gets into the car and she just immediately teleports away.
All right,
All right, guys,
darling.
everyone is holy crap. Where are we?
Welcome back to the party, darlings. Are you ready for the show?
The end is never the end. Is never the end. Is never the end.
All right, Stanley, calm down.
Yes, we are ready. Carry on.
And in a flash, you vanish. End of session.
The end is never the end. Is never the end.
Also, there's a squirrel literally right outside my window eating some birdseed right now, and it's super adorable. I just thought this knowledge should be shared.
Nom the squirrel.
No, it's a shiny squirrel.
In the capital. Meow, 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 meow. Look at the squirrel, he's so cute. He looked at me.
Kerr,
Sorry. Yes?
we can't see what you're seeing.
It just seems like a you problem there. You need to work on that.
Well, it's Cody. You need to put more dots in the 10th sphere for remote viewing. Video chat unlocks at 3.
Duke.
Yes, but you know what unlocks right now? Spy
What?
cams.
Shh.
Cody, no, bad.
Hey, I see the squirrel on stream.
That's a
All
fine
the
looking
birds
squirrel.
are
That
there's
is
like
a
30 birds
Marten, you
watching.
heathen.
Okay, so the storyteller squelching ability, how they end up coming through louder. I love how that like partially muffled Zim there, so it's just like he's in the background shouting at him.
These turned into full-blown comedies because we are all goofballs.
There's like 15, 20 birds. They're all surrounding the squirrel right now because they want to get to the bird seed. And they're all just too scared to approach the squirrel. And Squirrel Kun is just like, I'm not even paying attention. I'm just nibbling on my seeds. And all these birds are just like slowly inching closer. Jump back. Inch closer. Jump back. And they just outnumber him like 20 to 1.
Do you hurt Daddy?
I'm sorry. Even with all our power, we can't do anything to change you back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Can we play now? Can we play now?
Ah.
Cody, can I see your computer for a second?
No.
Why do you do this?
I just need to administer some chiropractic to it.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us today for Horizon Lost World of Darkness Mage. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, and more. They are on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is because of your support that I'm able to continue bringing these streams to you all. I really cannot do this without your guys' help and support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It is one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, subscribing to our YouTube, grabbing some packs through stream loots, or by just simply coming by and hanging out with us all. But for now, thank you all so much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
Bye, guys.
Thanks for coming, folks.
Bye. Get ready for the next game.
Hadouken!
So,